Hello there! Welcome to the Clark Side. I'm Clark. Before we begin, please remember to chill touch that like button, subscribe to join the skeleton crew, and if you enjoy the content on this channel, please check out the links in the description below. Alright, Jess, please take us. It's been far too long. Take us back into Waterdeep.
All right, so you guys have been chasing the Stone of Galore. You have tracked it to Fenris Stormcastle, found out that Fenris was incarcerated and the Magister, and that is where we talk to Fenris Storm, who obviously is imprisoned and probably doesn't have any possessions on him. What do you want to do?
I don't even remember what we were going to ask him.
I don't either. So
You can ask him anything.
They said you had the. We tracked the Stone of Glory to you, but what we found amongst the people you gave it to was a fake. Where's the real Stone of Galore? Because did we beat up a bunch of little dwarves and shit to take their?
You did. You have gone through many a cave and dungeon to thought you found the stone, but you did not actually find the true stone. It was what you found was literally just a stone.
Hey, I found a rock, guys! It must be the Stone of Galore.
Wasn't that guy just as surprised as we were that it was just a rock?
Yeah, he didn't know what it was supposed to look like, so he's just like, yeah, that sounds good. Okay, so Fenris looks at you and says, like I'm going to tell you, what's in it for me?
We could possibly help you with an alibi to help you get out of prison. Now you're a scumbag. You need to die anyway. So I'm not really sure.
What?
I'm going real great, guys.
I mean, he does. He's just a terrible person. Like, Cedric's not going to be like, hey, let's get this terrible guy back on the streets. He's gonna be,
Do you know what his crimes are?
Yeah, the crimes that he got charged for all the murders and stuff at that place that we killed everybody at.
Yes. Well, he's also charged with multiple counts of theft, highway banditry, assaults against Waterdeepian citizens, and murder.
So yeah, he's getting the axe regardless of what we do. Unless we flat out said that it was us and not him. Which, I mean, no.
He tells you, man, this timing is really unfortunate. I mean, I know it was a matter of time until someone tipped off the city watch, but, you know, I'm thinking it's probably the Bloodhawk posse that gave me up. But man, I was going to earn a fortune with the Stone of Galore. I had a contact lined up and everything.
Oh, well then who's your contact? And maybe we can talk to them to get you some help.
I was a Lescanite. But, yeah, I never met up with them. Didn't get a chance to.
When were you supposed to meet up with them?
Tomorrow night, man.
Do they know that you've been incarcerated?
I'm sure they've heard by now.
How did you contact them before?
Oh, man, that's for me to know. You don't have to worry about that.
Well, I mean, if we were to help you at all, we kind of need to be able to talk to them.
Nah, man, you don't get any of that. He goes, I tell you what, if you can get me released and immunity for all my past crimes, I will lead you to where the stone is.
I look at everyone. We do know of the Open Lord.
Yeah.
We could try to talk to her, but as much as she likes the city to be protected, I doubt she would grant him immunity and let him be free.
Fenris looks at you and kind of motions you to come a little closer. He's like, listen, dude, you don't have to go that far. This Magister over here, Magister Barch, she knows. She can definitely acquiesce to all my demands. You just gotta convince her. It's all good.
Yes, but
Just
what would
got
it take to convince her?
her. Like, what do you think we are, made of money?
Well,
You could ask.
Am I trained in a forgery? Mm-mm. What do we want to ask her?
Is she in the market for selling slaves? And I point back to Fenris.
As in
That'd be-
making him a slave?
Yeah.
Okay.
is that what you want to ask her?
Well, that's what Zamados is going to
She's
ask
right down
her.
the hallway.
Guess it makes sense. You know, go to the extreme and then we can compromise.
And if no one's going to stop him, that's what Zamados is going to do.
That's fine. I don't care. We gotta start. We gotta start with something.
We can gauge her response and then
Yeah,
see.
we can see how she reacts.
Yeah.
Alright, so Zamados will march back to her, and he will say to her, "It seems like such a waste of good, strong power to execute this man so soon. Perhaps he would be better served in another capacity. Hard
The
labor."
magistrar kind of thinks about it and she says, well, whether he is executed or put to work, what difference does that make to you?
Because I'm the one in need of the hard work. You think my machine does not require some excessive repairs? Some muscle to go along with the just moving parts about and things like that.
Ben, to be honest with you, I'm pretty sure we didn't hear like anything you just said.
Something along the lines of keeping his Steel Defender running is a lot of upkeep, and the parts are heavy.
Yeah, basically.
She says, oh wait, you want him to be a slave for you?
Slave? A slave? No. No, that would be highly illegal. But an indentured servant, that is something else entirely. We would give him a reasonable wage, and we would give the Magisters, or rather, Waterdeep, a reasonable wage.
She says, I don't think so. He has been out on the street for way too long, and it has taken us way too long to bring him in. We are not letting him go now.
Oh, he won't be out on the streets. He will be very well confined to his work in our basement.
She says the only reason I would ever think of letting him go is if it's for the good of Waterdeep, and I don't see him doing any good.
I push past Zamados. Oh, well, you see, he says he knows where the Stone of Galore is. And the Open Lord herself asked us to find it for the good of Waterdeep. That's the whole reason we came to talk to this man, was to find where it is.
Now, what exactly is a Stone of Galore, then? Why is this stone so important?
I mean, we don't get paid to ask these questions of the Open Lord. When the Open Lord tells you to do something, you do it.
Well, yes, I would normally agree with that. However, the Open Lord always sends a letter that has her signature on it that states exactly what she needs you to do. If you have not gotten that letter, you have not talked to the Open Lord.
Did she give us a letter?
Did she?
I don't remember.
I don't know if I remember a letter.
No, she did not.
Of course you didn't.
No, we have it, just not with us. It's back at our tavern for safekeeping.
Well,
Because we
no
get
letter,
into...
no going free. Otherwise, I don't see what good this would do for Waterdeep.
To be honest, I don't really know what all the Stone of Galore can do.
I don't think I know either. Or if I did, I don't remember.
Right, like, I know it unlocks a dragon's hoard or something. Right? I don't actually know. Can I roll something to see if I know what the Stone of Galore does?
Did we know at one point? And it's just
You
been a
did know.
while?
You did know at one point. It has been a while. Okay. So anyone can roll history, insight, or perception,
I'll roll history.
or investigation.
Yeah.
We're all like, wait, what does the Stone of Galore do?
They're
It
both
basically
ones for me.
Okay. So, Cedric, you remember that the Stone of Galore does indeed open a vault of dragons. Zamados, you remember that the Vault of Dragons was hidden somewhere inside Waterdeep by Renaer Neverember's father, Dagult, when he was the Open Lord before he got ousted. Linus, you remember that that now people have been searching for the Vault of Dragons in order to use the very, very large sum of cash for their gain, whatever gain that might be. Diero, you know that the Stone of Galore not only leads you to the Vault of Dragons, but it is, in fact, it is, in fact, the only thing that can tell you what keys you'll need to unlock that door.
Oh.
And then Urso, you know that while the vault has been hidden for many, 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 many years, it has recently been searched for by not just yourselves, but but also by 4 different factions or villains, we'll say, in Waterdeep. There are currently 4 different groups searching for this stone. Other than you.
Okay, so she wants us to explain why we need to keep or find the Stone of Galore.
Correct.
Okay.
You do know at least I think by now you have learned 2 of the factions, or rather groups, that are looking for the stone. And the 2 you have learned are obviously Xanathar, in whatever capacity he would like to use that cash for, he can. And the second faction, which you don't know exactly who is looking for it, but you have run into the cult that's searching for the large sum of cash. There are 2 others as well. You have run into at least one of them, but you may not know it.
Cool. This whole time we've been trying to marry off Linus to the main villain.
Oh God.
Cedric grumbles a little bit. We need the Stone of Galore in the hands of good people such as the City Watch or the Open Lord herself, being as powerful as she is, to keep it out of the hands of, say, Xanathar. If Xanathar were to get a hold of it, Lord knows what would happen of this city. And that's why we're trying to find the stone. And this man here can supposedly lead us right to it.
Oh.
Can I also try putting on whatever the best puppy dog sad eye face I can do while he's telling her this? That's kind of like a please.
Yeah, roll performance for that.
Bet.
For me?
Yeah.
Oh no, performance or persuasion? Okay,
Performance.
I give him advantage.
How?
We
'Cause
never
I'm
get to
trained
roll
in it.
performance. Why not?
Both of us roll performance?
No. I said we never get to roll performance, so why not?
That's true. Okay, rolling it with advantage.
Because I'm trained in it, so it didn't help much. But
I'm not a good-looking kid, so it's hard to. You're starting low. Maybe she'll feel bad for me because of that.
oh, he's so ugly.
Why is it making that face?
Just make it stop.
She kind of gives Linus a little questioning glance as he makes some weird grimace on his face, and she says, "You know what? Okay, let me try something first. Meet me back in the courtroom, and we'll go from there."
Cedric nods his head.
Okay, so everyone go back to the courtroom.
Oh yeah, court room. That place.
And about 10, 15 minutes later,
Linus, I think
magic-
that's a table you're standing on.
I'm sitting at it. It's fine.
yeah, I think that's the what's that called?
Podium?
Like the podium? Yeah.
Oh.
That's why I stood at it.
Okay. So, everyone take a seat. And in walks the guard and Fenris. Okay. And she takes him and starts questioning. And while she's questioning him, he basically lying out of his butt. He's refusing to tell her anything. He will not partake. He that he be sentenced and granted immunity for all of his crimes. And she is staring at him the whole time. And finally, after he's done ranting and raving to the guard,
I
and
wish
she
someone knew a
tells-
good Stone of Truth that they could just
I was thinking
Passed
that
on.
too.
and she tells you, I got everything that you wanted.
what? Oh, she was reading his mind.
Oh.
She was detecting thoughts, but super deep, or something.
You are correct. As a magistrate, she has learned where it's hidden and like to the exact location, and decides to tell you that it is in an old tower in the dock ward. He has hid the Stone of Galore on the top floor. The tower itself is warded against all forms of magic. So beware, you cannot use any magic while inside the tower.
Well,
Huh.
However, as soon as you step foot outside the tower, the walls, or any windows, your magic will return.
So Linus, want to just go grab some ice cream or something?
Hey, he did a real good job with that stick that one time.
that one time I did.
Will spells that we cast before we go in immediately be dispelled?
Correct.
Mm.
Can we dispel the ward?
No.
Damn.
Well, guys, I
So
don't know about you.
Stone of Galore
I'm
is in the
fucked.
dock ward in a tower. The tower is warded, and we can't have magic inside of it.
I do
Interesting.
have
On
a
the top
crossbow.
floor, did I miss that?
I think I have a crossbow too, actually.
Yo, let's be cross bros.
She marks on your map exactly where the tower is. You are currently in the castle ward, near the center of the map, right below the Great Drunkard. And the old tower is in the dock ward
Oh, I see it.
at the corner of Wastrel Alley and Adder Lane. When you exit the courthouse, it is getting to be fairly dark outside. Of course, you can still go to the old tower if you want to, or if you would like to rest, you can do that as well. You are at full health.
Not like I need to gain any spell slots back. I
Probably
will
less
give everybody a rousing speed. Guys, we're probably I don't have spells to cast. So,
All of us?
and I pat Linus on the shoulder and I say, "We all know it's going to be Linus first." But and then
Oh,
So, how many temporary hit points does that give us?
could
7.
Well, it's better than nothing.
I request help from the Harpers?
You can if you'd like. It will probably take a day for them to get to you.
Do y'all want to do that?
I think we should just go for it.
Just go for it.
Yeah, that's
Fucking
kind of what
YOLO.
it's about.
Do
If
it.
we need help, we can request help later.
Cedric, do you have a spare short sword that I might use?
Why do you need a short sword when you have that behemoth on your back?
If the magic is depleted, then my strength of mind will be useless. I am more nimble than I am truly strong.
Or you could buy one on the way.
We could just buy one on the way. Because I think I sold them for my scimitars.
Alright, I'll buy one along the way. How much are they?
They're not expensive.
What, a short sword?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Tell them if he wasn't such a dick, they wouldn't be mad at him.
Looks like 10
we're
dragons.
We're not mad at Jess's husband.
Alright, I'll buy one. One short sword. Is that with the tax?
Yes.
Alrighty.
Look at all the little dots you guys got on your map.
I know.
You discovering stuff.
Right, we've done a lot. My favorite is that fucking nerd's house.
All right. You ready to go to the old tower?
Let's do it.
Gonna
Yeah.
take my horse to the old tower. Gonna ride till I can't no more. I don't own that song. so that YouTube knows.
I've been flagged for copyright violation.
Right. Ooh, I can't see anything. This is
On the
wonderful.
Okay.
right.
So again, we are still somewhat in the early stages of dynamic lighting. Let me know what you can and cannot see.
Anything.
At the moment,
Yes.
I can see a tower.
I
Okay.
see a big black screen.
I see
Scroll to
nothing.
the right.
I know, literally, I'm zoomed out all the way.
Oh, okay.
So that means that you don't have dark vision, and somebody needs to carry a torch.
Oh, I can cast light on something.
You can't cast light. We're in the tower.
Shit. We're not in the tower yet, right?
Not yet.
But as soon as we're in the tower, then the light won't be effective.
I have
We have a
torches
lantern.
if anyone wants to grab them from my backpack.
I have a couple torches too.
We
Who
have a
would like to
bullseye
hold the
lantern
torch?
lit and filled in the treasure bag.
I have 2 hands for my weapon, so I can't carry one.
I'll hold one.
I need 2 hands also.
It's not
Actually,
like I
Linus
can be
is probably a
casting
good,
spells anyway.
good one
Yeah.
to hold. Okay, that means Linus, you will have the light emitting from you, so everyone's got to stay close to him if you can't see it.
I'm gonna grab a couple torches from Diero just in case.
Alright.
Question.
No.
Magic items. Do they still function in here or not?
They do not.
Okay.
Ooh,
Oof.
Yep, they do not.
good thing I got nothing here. Well, except for my... Oh, shit.
Okay, so can everyone see the light from Linus now? If you couldn't
No.
before.
Nope.
Oh.
What about effects from potions?
Potions are fine, but as long as they affect you. But if it's a magic that affects something other than you, then no.
Ugh. Okay, so magic is nullified here, and that includes magic items. That means this mithril chainmail I'm wearing is just basically chainmail.
Yep.
Okay, well, don't let me sneak, guys.
What about now?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't think Mithril's magic. Is it?
I don't know. I don't know how this works.
Because I don't actually know.
I mean, it's a magic item, so.
Its category is just items. Let's see. Hold on.
I'm just going with what the DM says. I don't know.
No, you're fine. It's just it. I guess it would just fall under our items.
What about now?
Nothing.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
I'm like changing one thing at a time until I find it.
Y'all just had to not have dark vision.
Sorry for being human.
Yeah, darn right.
I don't see you running 50 feet a turn.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try
Well,
something else.
I mean,
Diero, bud, it's you and me this time. It's gonna be
Okay.
us. It's gonna be
Oh.
us.
Mostly Giro.
Taking all the damage, yeah.
Just to be sure, I'm still not supposed to be able to see anything, right?
Well, you should be able to see a tower on the
Nah,
right side of the.
Mine is just completely black still.
Yeah, my
Okay.
screen's just
Dang it.
completely black.
How do I do this? Well, I'll figure that out later. For right now, I'll give everybody dark vision.
Yay.
yeah, I'll just hold a torch in my offhand and have the short sword in the other hand.
We have a scroll. Scroll of dark vision would wear off before.
Okay, Cedric, can you?
Yeah, I
Okay.
can
Who else
see
can?
over here. To the right of the screen, I can see.
Anyone else? Everybody.
I
All I
Now
see
I'm
is
still actually completely.
yep.
Okay.
Now,
All I see is darkness.
From your robe of
Yeah.
useful items, do those work?
Oh,
okay, now I see the tower.
Okay, is that everybody? Everybody see?
nope.
Mm.
I can't see.
Dominic,
Is
you
that-
still don't see
Dominic,
I-
open your
I do not see.
It'll be on the top right of the
Oh, here
screen.
we go. I see now.
Of course.
Okay, cool. Okay, so that's what the tower looks. And the door is situated in the front where the steel. And
Is
it is 2 stories. Would you like to enter the tower?
Yes.
Yes. What time
It is
Isn't
night.
does?
It does.
Or lights coming from the tower.
No, there are not.
Do we,
I think because it's what's noticeable.
Roll.
Uh-oh. Oh, not it. Hold on.
good job.
Actually, that works. You know that the local folks think that this tower is haunted. So people who are superstitious try to actively avoid this area. So currently, there is no one watching the tower.
I think we
Alright.
should be safe
Yep.
to go in. There's nobody around.
Well, all right, boy. Well, you have the light. Lead the way.
Is the door locked?
It is not locked. The tower is crumbling, and so the door is kind of like at an angle on the hinge. and creaks very, very loudly as you push it open.
All right.
Wonderful.
As we're about
Oh,
to
no.
enter, but just before we go inside, I peel off the 2 mastiffs from the robe of useful items,
I remember that one.
and I try to send them into after they form into fully functioning real dogs, and I see if they disappear or something when they send into the tower.
So we just have 2
Um,
dogs now?
Yeah, we just have 2 dogs.
Are
If
the
it works.
The barrier against it is an anti-magic field spell. So no magic at all functions inside the tower. Is it magic that keeps the dogs alive?
I think they're just alive. I have no idea.
Say that again?
I think they're just alive. There's no duration that they last for. You now have 2 dogs.
What are you talking about exactly, Ben?
Yeah,
The dogs from the robe of useful item.
I would think that magic was used to seal them into the robe, but once they're released again, they're normal.
You can't put them back in the robe is the thing. So once they're off the robe, they're no longer magic. They're just mastiffs. Like
Yeah,
if they
that's
were
what I would
like
think.
patches that you could just throw back on the robe, I'd say yeah, it's magic. But if you're just taking them off and then they're just dogs, I'd say it would make sense for them to not be magic.
Kind of like they're being captured in the flask of whatever, the iron flask.
Yeah.
And, because
So
they're not magic if
probably-
you shoot them out.
Probably, if my input would be if he summoned them before we got into the tower, I wouldn't count it as magic, just because you can't
Yeah.
put them back on. They're just mastiffs at this point.
I would agree with that. Is that something you want to do? Do you want to take them off?
Yeah, like just to have some extra help as we're going through.
Okay. Then you also have 2 mastiffs with you. I will count them as part of the steel defender. So whenever you move the steel defender, like if you fight anything, they'll go at the same time.
All right.
Is that good?
Yeah, that sounds fine to me.
Okay. Scattered on the floor, throughout the tower, as you can see in the first room, are some swords. If you would like to pick it up, you can. Otherwise, they are just on the floor.
What kind of swords are they?
As of right now, regular swords. They're long swords. There's no traces of rust or blood on them.
I'll pick it up. I'll carry the torch and a sword. Can't use sword, but hold on to it.
It's gonna be a little more menacing.
That's true. If I can hold it. I don't even know if I can pick it up, but we'll try.
Let me see. Can I get you?
But you can use the sword. I don't think you're proficient with it.
Yeah, you just can't add your proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
That's. Can Linus even pick it up with like one hand? Because he's,
Yeah.
a weak bitch.
Yeah.
Well, what's your
It's fine. It was just.
He was being
strength
silly.
I mean, we're crossing.
I don't actually have a crossbow. I thought I did. I know.
Fuck you.
Can you?
Uh,
You can have simple weapons.
yeah, my good dash light. It's fine. I'll just swing the torch around if something comes close to me.
Okay. What would you like to do now?
Oh, okay. Do I need to mark anything for the sword, like in my inventory, or?
I mean, yeah, you can go ahead and put a longsword in your inventory.
I'll do that. I'll just put it in the treasure bag. Why not?
I guess let's continue to the next room.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk forward.
Yeah, up or down.
I'm assuming down? Oh god, where did everybody go?
Oh, can you not?
You took the torch with you.
It's just everybody move. It's where I am right
Oh, that's
now. Move one
outside,
square
yeah.
above me. It's
Up is
outside.
outside, it looks like.
Yep, that's outside. You want to go the other way.
I'll go. Let me go first.
All right, in the next room, you see a lot of dust and debris on the floor, and a spiral staircase that goes up. Also, there is another sword.
Another sword? Oh.
Alright, just to make sure, was I supposed to lose all of my sight again?
Yeah, come down some squares.
I can't see any squares.
Just-
Okay.
Go below me.
You just. I guess the light just falls wherever you drag your character. That's
It
useful.
does.
Except right
for
here,
me.
there isn't light still if I drag my character there.
Yeah, I can't see.
Wait a second. Okay, let me try something. I'm
Well,
gonna move this.
The center area is blocking the light, I believe.
Correct. The center area is just a column that goes up. And then it's a spiral staircase that goes around. Would you like to go up the stairs?
Sure.
Yeah,
I
let's
think
go
so.
up.
I think we should grab this other sword. I feel like the swords are either a trap or are keys.
Yeah, let's grab the swords.
I have.
Okay. So you have 2 swords so far.
Okay.
Um,
When I'm just dragging my token around, but nobody, like I haven't let go, does anybody see the light moving? Or is
No.
that just client
I think
side?
it's just on
That's
your
just
screen.
you.
Okay.
in what order do you go up the stairs?
I have the torch, so.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Yeah, let it be Diero, then Linus, then Cedric.
Am I the
Okay.
only source of light?
I think so.
Okay.
Alright, where's the next area? Where are we going?
Wait, can I attack with a club? I mean, with a torch.
I don't know.
I mean, it could be an improvised weapon.
Okay, so we're going Diero, Linus, the Steel Defender, Zamados, then Cedric, and then Urso? Is that the line you have going?
Sure. Makes sense.
Okay. Alright, Diero, you go first.
Alright. Ooh. Oh, hello.
As you go up the stairs, Diero, you see 3 drow, 2 perched at the windows, and 1 with his hand inside of a cauldron and lifting out an ivory and green colored stone.
Ooh.
Immediately, 2 of the drow by the window jump out and immediately become invisible.
Ow.
They jump out the window?
They jump out the window and become invisible.
Hmm.
Well. Get this last one before we can escape, I guess.
The third one, as you are coming around, and everyone else is coming up behind you, the third one tosses the stone out the window. What was that?
I can't see anything.
Give it a second.
I mean, like, I don't know where to go.
I got you.
Thank you.
The third one tosses the stone out the window, but draws his sword and readies for a fight.
Can I jump out the window?
You can, if you would like to jump out the top window of the tower.
I command my
Take your
iron.
second, don't
I
try it.
command my steel defender to do that instead. To go get the stone.
Hold on. Do I have Mage Hand?
You're in a tower without magic.
Yeah,
But
but
if
if you're
you're
leaning out the
outside-
window, you can grab it.
Yeah, yes.
Does anyone have Mage Hand?
No.
I have Mage
No.
Hand.
No, I've got. Well, Ben, I recommend you try to like run out and grab the stone through the window. I was just going to jump out the window after the stone
I will do that. I
and
will,
chase the drow or something,
I
but
will
they're
do
invisible.
exactly that. I'm gonna reach out that window and use my Mage Hand to grab the stone, like immediately if I can.
Which window are you reaching out?
Whichever one got thrown.
It is thrown by the drow over here.
Ooh, I can't see over there.
Sorry, I'll move.
And just wait. No, I mean, it's when it's your turn.
Oh,
You might be able to. Ooh, you might be able to go through the top window, Ben, and grab it, so you don't have to push through them and get an opportunity attack.
I'll take it. Doesn't matter.
Yes, if you. Oh, you want to take the opportunity attack?
Yeah, I'll just take it. Like no waste, no time.
I guess we need to roll initiative, don't we?
Yes.
Might help.
There are no parts of this tower where I can like stand outside, right? Like no walkways or anything up here.
Correct. No walkways.
Well, magic wouldn't be able to come back in anyway.
No, but I could like stand outside and heal someone.
The magic wouldn't go through the barrier.
I mean, it would if you stood right next to me and we weren't in the barrier.
Let me just step outside for a second.
Okay, so the he makes an attack with his short sword to Zamados as he reaches past him.
Haha, miss.
And your mage hand reaches out and grabs at thin air. And currently you, as of right now, you do not see where the drow went. There's nothing nearby. They are completely invisible.
I tell the mastiffs to sniff him out.
Oh, dang it, I didn't select a token.
if I could get outside, my robe can see them, but I can't see them while I'm inside.
Nope. There we go.
Would you be mad now?
Okay, Cedric, you're first. Hello?
Cedric, your turn.
Matt, you rat fuck. Take your turn.
Sorry, someone called me. I had to answer that real quick.
Don't
But
give a
I
fuck,
move
Matt. We don't
forward
wanna-
and attack this guy twice.
They both miss.
Oof.
Anything
And
else?
then I will move back a square or two.
All right, Diero, you're next.
Alright. I'm gonna walk around the corner here, past everybody. And I'm going to use a bonus action. Give myself a fighting spirit, so I have advantage on this attack.
Nice.
and I'm going to strike at him with my glaive. If I do too much damage, I want this to be non-lethal. I want to interrogate this guy.
Okay.
Oh, that's right, advantage. Ah, wow.
They both miss.
That was disappointing. That's it for my turn.
All right, Zamados, you're up.
All right, I want to grab the guy.
Like with the... Okay, there it is. And do I roll the strength against that? Or dexterity?
Yeah, strength or dexterity, athletics or acrobatics applies if he happens to have it.
All right, you managed to grab him.
All right. Yeah, I believe that's pretty much my... Oh, wait. Oh, all right. So, I can move half my movement while I've got someone grabbed. I move out the window, and I jump, and I make sure he is beneath me as we fall.
You're jumping out the window?
I am jumping out the window, and this guy is now my cushion.
As you are both out the window, roll either strength or athletics. Okay, so as you are both going out the window, you manage to hang on while he levitates in the air and is also invisible.
Oh my god.
All right, well, I guess I'm
So
done
it looks
with my
as
turn.
if you are floating.
Oh, but my magic's all back now, right? Interesting. All right, I'm done.
This just got a lot weirder.
All right, so as you are holding on to him and he's levitating in the air, let's see. Yep, he can try to use his short sword and stab behind him at you.
All right. That is definitely a hit. My temporary hit points are gone.
Okay. And roll a strength or athletics to see if you stay on. You do not.
Well,
Rip.
As he uses his sword and stabs at you from behind, it slices you around the midsection on the side and causes you to lose your grip. And you fall. How tall is this tower?
You said 2 stories.
2 stories.
So much for Zamados.
What's fall damage? Can someone tell me?
Isn't it
1d6 for every 10 feet above the first 10 feet.
How tall is 2 stories? 20 feet?
Yes, roughly.
So just
Yeah.
1d6?
Yeah, should just be 1d6.
Okay, roll 1d6.
That's a lot better than it used to be. Because it used to be
Yeah, I mean, it also has a cap of 10, so...
20 d6.
Okay, you take 3 points of fall damage.
You can't even take more than 10d6 falling damage in 5e.
Per the roll 20, it says 20.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was a cap of 10.
I'm just saying what the roll 20 rule says.
It's probably right.
But Zamados, while you're falling, you did see that the other two drow, their invisibility is starting to wear off. And you can see them running across the rooftops in the dock ward.
Can I see where the stone went? Or can I tell if the other two already have it?
If the other two what?
Can I tell if the other two already have the stone?
From a distance, no. But roll perception. I'll say 10 or more. You can figure that out.
Oh.
I'll say what you do know is the drow gunslinger you were fighting. You did see him throw the stone out the window.
Alrighty. Well, I guess that's it for the gunslinger's turn.
I was not expecting all of that to happen. So, two drow are visible, one is not. What do you want to do?
Uh,
Do you want to go after the two drow you can see? Or do you want to try to find the one you cannot?
ooh. Let's see. I guess I'll go around here. I really don't know what. Okay. They're all outside, right? What is this?
Yes.
That was the drow who should be outside floating invisibly.
Oh, okay. I'll try to hang out the window where Zonos and the drow jumped out. And I think as long as I'm outside the window, then my robe works, so I can see invisible creatures.
Yes.
And then I will cast, hopefully, Hideous Laughter on them. I don't know if that helps or not, but
What's the range on that?
I'm just going to click it.
30 feet.
You can indeed hear some hideous laughter, and it seems as if it is coming in the opposite direction than the two that were running away.
Fucking A, I just hit my elbow on the fucking chair. That hurts so much.
Ooh, that stinks. Yeah.
Haha, that's funny.
So what does that mean for... So wait, what? I'm hearing laughter, but not from...
Yes, so what it's told you is that there are two drow running across the rooftops in the dock ward to your west, and you hear hideous laughter coming from the east.
So those are illusions.
Well, the two drow that are running across the rooftops were the two that jumped through the window.
Okay.
And the one, the hideous laughter to the east, is probably the one that you were fighting who's running away.
Okay, so did I not see him out the window here with Zamados?
No, he is invisible and he is levitating. You cannot see him.
Even with the robe outside? I'm hanging outside?
Oh, you can see invisible creatures?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then yeah, you can see him. He's floating in the air, laughing.
Then will hideous laughter reach him?
Who
Yes.
are you targeting?
The one that I can see, the
Okay.
one that's floating.
Yes, he is still floating in the air, and he is laughing hideously.
Okay. Then I guess that's it.
What do you guys want to do? Go after the 1 or the 2?
I can try to catch up to them guys, and then just make note of where they're going.
Okay. We can
Wait,
try
okay.
to detain this one for now, and then at least have him.
I will input my DM status and say you can choose one, but not both.
Let's detain this one and then
Since
try and
since
probe
we
his
have
thoughts.
strength in numbers, let's take this guy.
Mhm.
All else fails, we can see if we can call in a favor
Okay.
with the magistrate and be like, "Hey, can you probe him?"
Yeah. So if they're running on rooftops, I don't know if they would catch up. You might with your 50 speed.
Well, it's only 50 if I attack. It's 40 if I don't. But a double 40 is 80, so
But I would assume that'd be double moving too.
yeah. If they have 40 speed. I mean, I don't know what a drow's base speed is. Or these drow, at least.
Yeah, so let's just detain this one.
I'm fine with that.
That works.
Okay. All right, his invisibility has also worn off by now. And so has his ability to levitate. Urso, what do you want to do?
Well, clearly we want to disarm the
Yeah.
gunman of his gun.
What, Ben?
There's one flying around outside. You said.
Not
He's-
anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. You have cornered him, and he is ready to fight.
Is he in the tower?
No, you were
We're
all
all
outside the tower.
Oh, like we all left the tower now?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, so we only see this one drow right now then?
Yeah, the
Yes, the other
ran
two.
off.
I marked the direction that the other two were running.
I don't see what you marked.
No. I'm saying in my character's brain.
Okay, so I can like move down here and everything, right? Or
Yes.
okay. I mean, we all know what I'm gonna do. Like, you know,
And you
If
can
I-
use magic now.
like if I'm gonna just cast spells, everyone knows it. Like, kaboom!
There
Damn
it
it!
is.
Damn you straight to heck!
Good hit.
Anything else?
I cursed the sun
It's not even out right now.
with my last breath. I cursed Tiero.
What did I do?
All right, Cedric, you're up.
It's kind of the point of the joke, because Zoidberg didn't do anything either.
Oh, Zoidberg does things just by existing.
With
Mhm.
my last breath, I curse Zoidberg.
All right, the second one definitely hits for 4 points of damage. Anything else?
Back away.
Diero, what do you do for the Drow Gunslinger?
Alright. I'll step around Linus here. You know what? I feel more comfortable stepping over here in the grass. I will take a couple swings at him. Try to knock him out.
Oh, that's a hit.
And I'll get him with the blade. Air handle.
Oh, that one's a miss.
Solid
But
hit,
the
though.
bigger one hit. Anything else?
I used my bonus for that glaive bash, so I'm good.
All right, Samados. You and your dogs are up.
All right. I'll just yell for the mastiffs to sick him, and I'm going to use my bonus action to command my steel defender to go in there and get him too. And while they're doing that, I am going to cast Toll the Dead on him.
Ooh.
He needs to make a wisdom saving throw. "12 necrotic damage."
Nice,
All right,
soft
he
crit.
takes 12.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom quick. If my turn comes along and I'm not back and he's still alive, just inflict wounds. You know what I do.
Yeah.
Alright, the steel defender bounds around, leaps up, and misses with his jaws. The mastiffs, though they don't have tokens out yet, are at, let's see, a +3.
Here we go.
Ah, perfect. And neither of them hit, so they don't matter much.
Okay, I got your tokens for him too.
Thank you.
All right, his turn. All right, he's going after Giero first.
Good.
Oh, my bad. Wrong button.
No, he gets 6 attacks.
Oh my god.
Oof.
Second one hits.
Oh, whoops. Well, I guess that didn't do much good if disadvantage on the second attack. Oh well. He's still trying his best. He's,
That's all right.
he's following his
I had 10
programming.
HP.
All right, Linus, you're up.
Yay! It feels so good to use magic again. Even though I did it earlier. Let's do. Frostbite, because that's my go-to. So a con save.
He takes 4 frostbite damage.
Woo! And he has disadvantage on his next attack.
All right. Urso, you back
Yeah,
yet?
that's all. Actually, can I move anywhere out here? I guess I can.
Yeah, what's our
Yeah.
terrain like? Like, is he like in a corner right now on the side of the building, or
You are fighting on the street.
okay? So he can just run around all of this no problem.
Yep, and because it's nighttime, there's less people out, so
That's
you've got some room to move.
Jake.
Is it his
hurry
bathroom?
He said he's in the bathroom. And
Hurry up! I know, and I'm trying to tell him to hurry up. Telepathically,
He heard your calls.
he did. I used message.
Alright, so it's just this one drow still alive that we see?
Yes.
Yep, still alive, and he's not
Okay,
looking
okay.
half bad.
I crack my fingers this time, like ready to have this work this time, and I'm just like so pumped because boom. Hot damn. Garbage. It's
You
great
rolled the
that
exact same
I've done it
thing
twice.
twice in a row.
Except that's like really high damage that I just missed out on too.
Right.
Fucking damage. Oof.
3d10.
Big oof from me.
Useless.
Is that the end?
Yeah, that's the end. I uncrack my knuckles.
Cedric, your turn.
He has to make a dexterity saving throw. He's probably going to beat it. It's DC 13, but you never know. Yeah, he beat it. It was worth a shot.
It is. Prairie Fire is really nice.
And I end.
All right, Diero. What do you do?
The same thing I'm only good at, which is hit him.
You
Nice.
All right.
That is a hit. That one is 2.
That was max damage on that one.
21
Oh,
damage.
both. Ooh.
You just soft crit the fuck out of him.
You did a considerable amount of damage to him, and now you can see that he has a glare in his eye for you.
Bring it.
He also mutters something under his breath.
Mhm.
I intone my
Zamados.
dark magic and cause, just one of those melancholy bell tolls to ring around him.
See, why couldn't he have done that with me?
And then I tell the mecha drake to attack.
Oh, that one misses.
And I have the mastiffs go in. I can't actually select or move them. The first one's attack. And the second one's attack. They both miss.
Oh, they both miss.
And we're done.
All right.
And his-
Diero, he's aiming at you.
His first attack's at
First
disadvantage.
one's disadvantage.
On the
They both
second,
hit.
on the second
I'm
one,
sorry.
yeah, the second one, the mecha drake leaps forward and snaps at his arm just as he's trying to do something with his short sword.
Oh.
So,
Oh, actually, he has disadvantage on this roll as well.
hmm So disadvantage
Um,
for both the attacks, right?
Well, yeah. He
Well,
has disadvantage on both his attacks.
I take 5 damage regardless.
Yeah.
Yep. So the first one, you'll take 5. And the second one... Oh, dang it. I don't know why I rolled it twice. Don't mind me.
Oh, well, yeah, that next attack does hit, though.
Well, yeah. But at the same time, it's advantage on both of them, right?
Oh.
Or disadvantage on both of those, which means he rolled an 18 and an 11.
yep.
Right.
You take 5 damage.
Okay.
I got button
Okay.
happy. So done. Let's
You're
see
good.
Whew. I'm like, I'm dying.
Okay. Sorry. Linus, you're up.
Alrighty. I will do. Ray of Frost this time because it's different. Cool.
Oh, it misses.
Oh, never
Just
mind.
barely. Anything else?
No, that's all. We'll just say it melted from the torch before it got to him. There we go.
This guy doesn't want to fucking die.
Nope. He is out for revenge.
Mhm.
Urso, what are you going to do about it?
I mean, I don't want to use another first level spell slot and miss him. But now it's like dedication, right? Like I have to do it.
Yeah, you can stick with it.
Hey!
Ooh.
You rolled decent damage too.
You did a considerable amount of damage. And now he's glaring at you.
Good.
Anything else?
No, I'm happy. So, fuck you. You better glare at me, pussy.
Cedric, you're up.
I move forward, and I try to cut him.
Oh,
He's
they
missing
both missed.
miserably. And I give an inspiration to Diero.
Ooh, I'll take that.
Fuck it, I'll just stay right here since I can't do anything to him.
Yep, he manages to dodge both of your attacks because he's still watching Urso and Diero. Diero, what do you do?
Let's. Second verse, same as the first.
Oh, it's a hit.
Stay down. Oh,
Stay down.
The second one is
Final
not.
warning.
just stay down, buddy. Jeez.
And with that, he falls down, suddenly and dramatically dead.
Oh. Oops. I didn't mean to kill. My bad.
I start looking his body over for stuff that could lead us to where they were going.
Yeah, he couldn't have a note or something on him.
I want to see if our mastiffs can track the others down based off this guy's scent, to see if they smell similarly.
That is a great. Do you have to roll anything for that?
Animal handling.
I probably would have to roll animal handling. Anybody want to help me with this?
That would be my thought.
Yeah. Why don't someone give me like an inspiration and or some form of advantage?
Sure, you can have an inspiration.
All right.
Excuse me.
I'm still looking his body over for stuff.
Oh, do we have?
You do manage.
I want to pull out
Oh,
some.
go ahead.
Some like beef jerky or something. Just some kind of treat to try and help entice them a little bit. That wouldn't happen to give me advantage, also, would it?
For what?
He's wanting to give them a treat for doing good.
Oh, what
Do
kind of treat?
Some beef jerky, just whatever I happen to have on me in my. Let's see, what do I have for food on me?
Whether it would give you advantage or not, Ben, I don't know. It might just distract them.
Mm-hmm.
True. Yeah, share some of my rations, see if they take that as a reward.
They're dogs,
I would
they're
say
gonna
you can.
eat it.
Yeah, you can have advantage on that.
Awesome. All right,
And
here we
because
go.
you have 2 mastiffs, you can roll twice, both with advantage.
All right, here we go. All right, that's the first one to get them to track, and then the second one. All right, yeah. And it's a D6 or a D8 now.
As of right now, your mastiffs just indicate that they went west.
I thought they went east.
Nope, this guy went east.
Oh.
Your other ones went west.
Well, all right. I guess I get them to try and lead us, if they can.
We still need to look the guy's body over for clues.
We can do that on the way.
Yes, there. You do manage to. You don't find much on him besides his short sword and a pistol that looks as if it has the bullets inside the pistol are coated with something green.
Cool.
And he has one bullet.
It's for him. If he gets captured.
It's pretty fucked up, Matt.
But you do manage to find one other thing in his pocket. And it is a small metal anchor that's more like trinket sized. And on the anchor, it says the eye catcher.
Interesting.
Eye catcher. Is that something we're familiar with?
I don't know, are you?
If you would like to roll history or perception or investigation, I could tell you. If you forgot.
History it is.
Oh, oops. I don't have advantage on that. So I have a 19.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna roll then because Matt obviously got this.
Yeah.
So just like, yeah, I did some research on these guys for some reason. I'm not sure why. I don't remember why, but here's what I know.
Yes, you know that if you go all the way down to the harbor, there were 3 large galleons that came in all at the same time that were here for the festival.
Mm-hmm.
That were here for the Sea Maidens Fair.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that pirate guy who wears almost nothing, is it?
Yes.
Oh, it is. And that's his flagship, the Eye Catcher. Also, you do know from where you are at, you can actually see where all 3 galleons are in the harbor. The Heartbreak and the Hellraiser are at the docks, and the Eye Catcher is inside the naval harbor. It's kind of like, it's like halfway, right in the center of the harbor. It is not docked to anything. And you know that the other drow went west along the rooftops is the last place you saw them. Along Sail Street.
So they're probably heading to the ship then. Or that's what they want us to believe.
That's probably a good guess. I guess there's no real need to check out the tower again to see if there's anything they left up there.
I mean,
Right.
they were brewing a potion of some
Yeah.
sort up there.
They pulled the Stone of Galore out of that cauldron bin.
Yeah.
You saw the Stone of Galore with your own. Well, Diero saw the Stone of Galore with his own eyes, and actually, he was able to see that it was indeed ivory and green colored, just as it was described to you at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And these drow are now in possession of the Stone of Galore.
So I guess we need to take off on foot after them.
Yeah.
They left your watch probably about, we'll say, somewhere between 3 and 5 minutes ago.
Could try to follow. I don't have locate object prepared today, so. Meh.
We may just want to head to Zardoz and ask him a few questions.
That's where I think they're going.
Yeah.
Do we want to get any
mean, if he
help
has a little
before we
anchor-
go? Like some official help? Like we have reason to believe Zarda Zord is harboring, if not the Stone of Galore, then fugitives.
But how do we know they're fugitives?
They're drow.
That's kind of racist, Ben. Holy shit.
I mean, he's not wrong though.
I mean,
The
yeah,
Waterdeep is especially because like they're drow that are using these weird weapons that we're also trying to kill that guy that we prevented from killing.
Fine. We
I
know.
guess we could go with that.
Yeah. We're on the trail of murderers. And the trail seems to lead to Zardoz Zord.
Right now, it is very windy outside. I would say that if you wanted to, if what you're choosing to do is to follow them, then you can, I would say, roll another thing for your mastiffs to see if your mastiffs can pick up their scent.
Alright, so do you want me to roll animal handling, or do you want them to roll perception?
I would say animal handling, I think.
Alright. Do I still have advantage for, good boy treats?
Yeah, I would say so. And wait, are you choosing to follow them, or are you choosing to wait?
I'm following them. And I grab Linus as my hostage, so you guys have to come
through.
Yeah, I'm following them, and I'm grabbing Linus as my hostage, so you guys have to follow.
I was gonna go with you.
I'm fine with going.
Now, I'm assuming that you say, like, I'm grabbing Linus, so now you guys have to go with me. So, like, me and Cedric just, like, take a seat and, like, start telling each other jokes or something.
I have Linus, now you have to come with me. About that.
Don't.
See, don't take Linus.
No,
What
stop,
will we
please.
do?
Come back. Linus is just like, guys, please. We're like,
I'm trying to think of something helpful idea, but I can't think of anything.
Oh my gosh.
So like, oh, you're gonna miss me because of that. But there's no.
remember that time I caught the pig?
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah, we do. Please help. No.
You gotta learn to get yourself out of these situations on your
Just,
own,
like,
Linus.
sigh really loud, like, alright. Linus, I'll come with you if you slaughter the pig tonight.
Oof.
Oh no.
To eat. Not
Me
to
and Thomas have this. Thanks anyway.
Alright, bye. Have a good one.
Bye.
Anyways, Cedric, I heard this joke the other day. Two dwarves walk into a bar. Well, they
Yeah?
walked under it, but still. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, that's so funny. It's about as funny as Linus's relationship with his family.
Oh.
I'm gonna, like, awkwardly stand up now and be like, alright then. Linus, we're coming. Cedric did not make a poor in taste joke, We're on our way.
Now you have officially gone too far, buddy.
Well, Zamados, since you rolled above a 10, your mastiffs do indeed pick up the scent of the drow in front of you.
Alright.
Let's make a chase.
Do they kind of give us a general direction? Do they help us narrow down where they are?
Yes, if you choose to follow the scent, you will find them approximately here.
Well, that's exactly what
On
we
the
do.
rooftop. They are not running away anymore. They have figured that their distraction has succeeded. So they are taking their time going across these rooftops.
Alright. Linus, can you hoist us up quickly and quietly in some fashion?
Can I do what?
Do you have any magic to help us climb the roof?
How tall is it? I have these non-magical stilts that extend you by 2 to 5 feet.
Does he say it just like that? 2 to 5 feet.
He does.
God, why are we following them, Cedric? Let's just go back and tell more jokes.
Or we really need to get this Stone of Glory, so I'm gonna go after them. So I will.
You know what?
I
Linus
will
is a
start
pretty good
on the
joke.
ground and get close. And when I believe I'm close enough, I will go invisible and try to after them.
It takes a minute to put these stilts on, so let me know ahead of time if we want to use them.
Linus, we don't need to stay. Go away.
Cedric starts jogging that way.
I'm already
Spaghetti
taking my
starts
shoes off.
pouring out of Linus's pockets.
Other than that, I have rope. That's all I've got.
Let's see. Are there any outside stairs that'll lead up to the roof on any of these buildings? Oh, wait.
Yes, I would say about 2 to 3 buildings back. There are definitely some like alleyway stairs that leads up.
I was checking our robe of useful items, and we don't have any ladders on them. We got a 12-foot
We
rowboat.
do have. We have a 10-foot pole. You know what you can do with that? You can pole vault
That's
from
true.
building to building. Shit, give me that bowl. I'm about to catch up to these guys.
All right, I pull
Would you
up.
like to climb that building,
Yeah, we're gonna climb.
or
that
do you want to
building.
stay on the ground?
We're gonna climb the building.
They're getting further away from us as we do that, though.
Actually, all right,
I feel like
Cedric.
They are currently taking the time.
Cedric, you
They
go
have
up.
not noticed you yet.
You're invisible and you're fast. You go up on the rooftops, and we'll kind of try and.
and my steps are silent because of my boots.
Yeah, we will try and kind of catch up on the ground.
Because I can always thunder wave them off the building.
Exactly. All right, so that's the signal. We'll try and catch up. You
Or
message
I
us.
can use silent image or minor illusion to make it look like there's another building in front of them, and as they go to take a step, they can just fall straight to the ground. I've got ideas, guys.
Oh,
So I'm just going to try and catch up to them on rooftop, invisible.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait, before you do.
What?
We have one of the best patches on this robe of useful items, and that's the pit. That's the pit where you just like Looney Tunes your way a little hole underneath someone. If you could sneak up to them and throw it down underneath them, because they should be relatively close together, we might could catch a couple of them inside of a building.
What is it?
Yeah, it's the pit. The robe of useful items has a pit. And we happen to have one.
So it's literally just a
It's
just a hole.
Yeah, it's a
Like a
loony-
portable hole?
It's just like out of a cartoon. Like there's a hole underneath them suddenly, into whatever is beneath them. About 10 feet, I think. Let me look that up. I think, like, if it'll work this way. I mean, either way, we could just give you the robe. Yeah, a pit is a 10-foot cube on a side, which you can place on the ground within 10 feet of you. So if you can get within 10 feet of them, yank off this pit, and just put a pit beneath them, all of a sudden it's a 10-foot pit.
Sure, I can try that. I mean, I'm pretty good at being stealthy, so I should be able to do that.
Yeah,
Considering I'm invisible.
I give him... Alright, so Zamados gives Cedric the robe of useful items, and then we're gonna run all back around.
I can just hold the patch.
Yeah, oh, well, yeah, you can hold the patch. That works.
I
Alright,
can just take the patch.
that's the plan. That's what we're gonna do. Alright, Jess. what happens?
Okay, so I'm going to go back to the other page because we need to do a turn order. And obviously, there's no tokens on this page to do that with. So we're just going to roll for turns to see how close you can get to them. And so whoever is going up or even wants to go up to the roof, go ahead and roll.
Gross.
And then if you end up not going to the roof, then that's fine. And we can just go past your turn if you want to. But that way we at least have...
I mean, should we all go up on the roof? Is there any reason we shouldn't?
Hmm.
Linus, you can make me invisible, can you not?
Can.
Do it.
Do you want to be invisible?
Yes. And I'll go up with Cedric.
Huzzah, you're invisible.
But how quietly can you move, Ben?
And
Let's
for
take
the...
a look.
Actually, you know what? I would say everybody could go ahead and roll initiative, because then even those that are following, like, on the ground, if something happens, you can do something down there, too.
Oh, okay.
Good idea.
We have all rolled absolutely shit. We rolled 3 8s.
Cedric, give me another inspiration.
You never used the last one, did you?
I don't believe I did. Alright, we run up there, and we're all invisible. Or at least the two of us are.
Okay. You get within 40 feet of him, of both of them, and then they both turn around and look directly at you. And they take off running.
They can see invisibility.
I guess so.
Oh, I'm gonna take off running after them. And I send message, use my message cantrip to tell the guys that they took off running if they didn't see.
Okay.
Alright, you said about 40 feet.
Yes, they are now both. They were 40 feet in front of you, and now they have taken off running. The first one, since it's his turn, he now runs. He uses his dash action and goes 60 feet across the rooftops. Urso, what do you want to do?
Am I really first?
You rolled a 9. The rest of us rolled 8s and
God,
7s.
I'm actually first. Holy shit. Can I even see either of these guys?
You saw someone jump from one rooftop to the other while you're on the ground.
I mean, does it look like there's an easy way to climb the building?
Through the yes, you can go up the same metal staircase that the other two went up.
How much movement would it take to move up the metal staircase?
I would say 1.
Okay. Yeah, I want to move up to the stairs so I can blast him with Scorching Ray.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to
Go ahead.
blast the one that's jumping. Sorry.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Damn.
The second one hits
Holy
for 6
shit.
points of damage.
Our fucking rolls tonight, guys.
Yeah.
Let the Lord of Dabs know that I tried. I say as I dab and jump off the building. And end my turn.
All right, the next one also decides to run across the rooftops. And he uses his dash action and runs 60 feet ahead.
Oh my gosh.
Upon doing so, the next rooftop is actually 10 feet lower than the one that he was on. But he lands safely.
Gross.
Cedric, what do you do? You're on top of the rooftop, and they are 60 feet in front of you. Well, now 100 feet.
I take a double move action and go 80 feet.
All right. And that's all your moves, right?
Yep, that's all I can do.
Diero. Oh, wait. Actually, hang on.
Yeah, Linus would go first because his dex is higher.
And yeah, okay, so Linus, you're up.
So currently they are 100 feet away.
Yes, they are above you and 100 feet away.
So okay, even if I moved my full speed, Ray of Frost wouldn't hit them. Gross. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna cast Expeditious Retreat on myself.
Nice.
And that was my last first level spell slot. RIP. So that's so I can dash as a bonus action. No, well,
You can. I
Well,
think
you can
dash as an
dash right now when you cast the spell and then as a bonus action. It specifies both.
okay. Then I will dash right now. So 60.
Okay. So they're 40 feet in front of you.
And then
And then you have
I will
another-
try to Ray of Frost. Damn it!
It misses.
That was gonna be so good if it hit, because then their speed's half. Or not half,
Maybe
but until
they
10.
wouldn't make the jump to the next building would be awesome.
That is all I can do.
Okay, and you're on the ground, right?
Yes.
Okay. Diero, what do you do?
I will run in the direction they're going, but like follow them from the ground.
Okay. They are at the corner of Sale Street and Belnimbra Street. Do you want to use your dash, or do you want to move your standard?
We'll dash. Only 60
Alright.
feet, but it's something.
Zamados, they're 100 feet in front of you. What do you do?
I'm gonna use my movement and my action for a dash, and I'm just gonna try and catch up. So that's 60 feet. That I am closer to them now.
And how far can you move?
30 feet each. So that's 60
Okay.
feet total. of
So they're now.
movement.
Okay, so they're only 40 feet in front of you now.
Yeah. And I have nothing
And
else
you take-
to use as a bonus action, so that's it.
Okay. The first drow looks at his buddy catching up and sees you guys catching up, and he jumps across. And in what seems to be an incredible feat of distance, jumps from one building across the street onto the next building.
Like, he went from north of Sale Street to south of Sale Street?
Correct.
Holy shit.
Right here in this little alleyway.
Mm-hmm.
He manages to land on the building with no complications. Urso,
Ooh.
you're up.
I mutter, what the fuck, under my breath.
Linus just says, wow.
And how far am I from them?
You went up the ladder, right?
Yeah, I'm on top of the building.
So you are 160 feet from one and 100 feet from the other.
I mean, I'm definitely not gonna make it to another building. But that shouldn't stop me from trying, of course, right?
Right. What's the worst that happens? You take 2d6 damage.
And I'm like pretty much removed from the fight.
Yeah, you can follow them on the ground.
You know what? I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try and jump to another building.
Oh no.
What am I rolling?
You just have to specify whether or not you want to use your regular speed or your dash action.
Oh, I have to dash to get closer to him.
Okay. In doing so, you have no complications. You managed to make it
Nice.
to the next building, and you are now 60 feet closer.
Okay. I can't do anything else.
All right. The second drow is also just going to run. He's not going to do anything but run. You notice, however, when he gets close to the first one, you see a small white stone being tossed in the air, and the other one catches it.
The one across the street catches it?
Correct.
Can-
But they're now both on the same building.
Would I be able to try and throw a throwing knife or a dagger or dart, whatever, to see if I can hit it while it's flying across the street?
Oh my god. How
That's a
far away from
stretch.
you?
I'm
Well-
only 20 feet from them. Well,
it
after
is
they
your-
moved, so.
It is your turn. Would you like to use that as an action?
No, I'm just going to double move to catch up to them then.
Okay.
How far away would they be from me currently? They were 20 feet away from me before they took their turn.
They moved 60 feet, so they are now 80 feet away.
Okay, well, I can literally get up on them. Shit, I'm gonna do that.
The one that has the stone is on the other side of the street, though. Like
They
that-
are now both on the other side of the street.
Oh, I lied. They're both on the side.
And I'm gonna take a dash action and do the same. Try to do the same. What
At
do I
this
need to
point
do?
in time, as you are running and jumping across the street, a kid on the street is watching all of this go by. He watches the first guy jump, and he watches kind of in amazement as the second guy jumps. And he notices that you, as a third, are going to jump, and he throws a rock at you. Make a DC 10 dexterity saving throw.
Nice.
Nice.
Can he make an attack action to fucking kill this kid?
What's that? Can I elbow him as I run by?
I mean, I could just do this.
Oh, God.
What the hell's the kid's problem anyway?
No, I'm kidding. I don't do that. For one, I don't have the slots to do that. Because I've already.
You see the rock fly by, but nothing else happens. You are not distracted one bit. Linus, what do you do?
Did I make it across the street?
Yes, you did.
Nice. So I still have my bonus dash, so I'm going to do that. So
Okay.
60 feet.
Yep, they are now only 40 feet in front of you and on top of the building.
Okay. Can I try Ray of Frost on the one that I think has the stone, the one that caught the stone?
Yep.
Okay. Here we go. Damn it.
Oh, it misses. Valiant effort, though.
Thank you. And I will push that kid as I run by. That's all. But then I'll also apologize for it because I do feel bad.
You push him down and he goes, "Hey!" And you're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Bye."
Sorry. I thought that would feel good, but it didn't.
Diero, you're up. You're on the ground. You see him jumping across the rooftops. What do you do?
I'm probably still pretty far away from them, right? Because
You are now 100 feet.
yeah, I'm just gonna keep trying to catch up.
Wait, would I still be invisible at this point?
Well, actually, I might be able to do something. I need to double check.
Do you have rope? Are you gonna try and lasso
You
one?
didn't try to attack, did you?
No, I'm not gonna try to lasso them.
It's not a bad idea, though. Does
I
anyone
was
have-
gonna actually fire, drop my, or switch to the crossbow and fire at one of them.
We'll do
I
that.
don't know. I mean, 100 feet though. I think this is only 50 feet of rope. Yeah, it's 50 feet of rope.
Just catch up to him.
All right.
Take a move action and then shoot him.
All right, we can try that.
It's the worst that can happen.
I'll run my 30 feet and fire at them with my light crossbow.
Nice. You hit. And is the rope still attached?
No, it's not enough feet of rope. It would have just weighed it down.
All right. You do manage to hit one. Nice job.
I'm gonna double check in between turns. I'm pretty sure it's only 50 feet of rope, but
I mean, that's how
That's
much
normal.
they standard are.
yeah,
Yeah. Unless you purchased extra, but
probably not a bad idea in the future. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of my turn.
all right, Zamados. You're on the rooftop. They're 100 feet in front of you.
Hmm. A 100 feet, you say?
What, Ben?
I said 100
Nice.
feet, you say? Alright, I'm gonna use my...
Yes, 100 feet.
I'm just gonna try and dash again to keep up. I'm just gonna hustle and go after them. Is there any way I could maybe... Could I roll an insight check to kind of predict where they're going? Maybe try and cut them off.
Does that count as an action?
That's up to you.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
That probably would be something that's an action, to actually sit there and guess which direction they're going.
Mm-hmm.
Either insight
Would you
or-
rather move and do the action?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna move, and I'm gonna try and guess which way they're going after that. So insight or investigation, or what?
Okay. Go ahead. You are able to determine where you believe they are going. You think that they're going to this area over here that is full of basically run-down buildings and wrecked ships over here on this dock. And you know that it is known as Mist Shore.
Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna book it towards Mist Shore.
Okay. Anything else?
And that'll be it.
Are you on top of the building still?
Yep.
Okay. All right. The other drow, the first drow who has the stone, runs another 60 feet.
Now, would I be close enough to take an opportunity attack?
Yes, you can take an opportunity attack against this one or the other one.
Is this the one that has the
Mm-hmm.
stone?
Yes.
Yes, I will take
So you
an
will
opportunity attack against him.
Damn it.
Oh, miss. All right, Urso.
I'm guessing I'm just gonna shoot the one that has the stone, I guess.
Okay, he is 100 feet in front of you.
Yep, I can cast Firebolt at that range and probably miss.
Oh,
Oh
Ooh.
shit!
Ooh, you hit.
There's
Jesus.
a 12 damage crit, guys. Be jealous, bitches.
Yeah.
All right, on that, you see that the stone is tossed in the air towards the second drow.
Ooh, am I close enough to try to catch it as a reaction?
Your opportunity attack was your reaction.
Uh,
Oh, that
Yeah,
wasn't
I
the
think-
opportunity.
yeah.
That's my bad.
But Ursa, you can still move your standard amount if you would like as well.
Yeah, I just can't jump to another building, right?
Yes. Well, you can. You can jump to another building. Your movement counts as you going along the rooftops.
Oh, then yeah, I'll just keep moving 30 feet closer to him. Keep
Okay.
on trucking. Eastbound down.
You manage to make it to the next rooftop and the next with no complications.
Nice.
All right, Cedric. The second drow has moved to catch up to the first one. The second drow now has the stone. What do you do?
They move 60 feet.
They are 60 feet away.
I double move to catch back up to them.
Okay.
I have an 80-foot speed, so
So do you catch up to them or do you go in front of them?
I try to go in front of them.
So you want 20 feet in front of them?
Sure.
Okay. Linus. What do you want to do?
Alright. Were you going to attack them when you ran by, or are you just trying to cut them off?
I can't. It's a double move.
Oh shit, you're right. Sorry. I'll do the same thing. I will dash as a bonus, and then Ray of Frost again. I really want to hit it with that because it'll slow them down.
Okay, go ahead.
And this is on the one that has the stone. You know, I
Okay.
guess it doesn't matter because I can just throw it back and forth.
Hey.
Nice.
Hey, 1 damage, but 10 feet reduced. I'll take it.
Nicely done. All right, Diero, what do you do?
Does anyone have a net?
No. Do I look like a gladiator?
I mean, you are a bounty hunter.
Yeah, I'm not a very good one. I willingly admit that. Let's move 30 feet. So, what would that put me at the distance from them?
That will put you at a little over 100 feet.
Well, let's move another 30, because I would be outside of, like, easy firing range.
Yeah.
Okay, then you are now at 70 feet.
That's a little better. Of course, that's the end of my turn, so...
All right, Zamados, you're on the rooftops. What do you do?
All right, I'm gonna keep heading towards Mistshore. See if we can cut them off there and get ahead of them by going to where they're like I am. Before I do that, do they seem like they're trying to give us the slip by being, just jumping around, not sure where they're gonna go?
They are in a beeline.
Okay, so they're in a beeline for
they-
Mistshore.
Yep, so they started here and they're going straight along these rooftops all the way there.
All right, I'm just gonna dash to keep up. Oh,
Okay.
and my Iron Defender is running along with them. He has 40 movement speed, so I tell him to dash to try and keep up with them.
Okay. I will put him at 10 feet in front of you for now, and then we'll keep dashing from there.
All right.
The first drow, who does not have the stone, dashes another 60 feet. Since he does see where Cedric is, he can avoid him.
That's fine.
Ursa, what do you do?
I mean, I'm just gonna have to dash because now I'm 160 feet from him, so... Yeah, I guess I dash.
As you are dashing, you run past a weather vane that kind of gets in your way as it spins on the windy rooftops. Make a DC 10 acrobatics check.
Nice.
Nice. You manage to push the weather vane out of your way and dash around before it can spin around and hit you in the back of the head. All right, the second drow gunslinger is going to run another 60 feet.
He is slowed, so he can only 40. Is that correct?
That is correct. He goes 40 feet, which means he can go 20 feet in front of Cedric.
I'm
And-
assuming he goes far enough around.
Yes, he also goes far enough around, and he throws the stone as well. Oh no! Actually, he can't. Never mind. He cannot throw the stone. Cedric, he's 20 feet in front of you. What do you do?
I move 20 feet, and can I throw the pit underneath him? The pit
Nice.
Yeah. Well, you're on a rooftop, not the ground. Does that make a difference?
I think it's literally just like a portable hole where it opens up like a second dimension. Or is it literally just a hole in the object we're on? It's like a giant bag of holding, right? But it's a pit.
It's a pit.
I really have no idea.
A 10-foot cube on a side, which you can place on the ground within 10 feet of you.
So
I
it's
think
like
it
an
would cut
extra dimensional.
into whatever's there.
It doesn't
Or
say,
is it?
It doesn't say extra dimensional. It says
I think
it's
it's
a
just
pit.
a literal.
It is an actual pit.
Because if the mastiffs are real
Yeah,
and
this
not
is,
magical, I would assume the pit is also just a pit.
yeah, this is a pit.
So it literally just makes a hole in the ground. Like it doesn't go. It's not like a portable hole. It's just a
Yeah,
hole
those-
that just sits there.
So it would lead into the building
The
or whatever.
building that we're underneath, right?
And
Yeah.
but it does specify on the ground.
Oh. Can you just try to grapple him?
I was about to. I make a grab attack. It's athletics, right?
That is correct.
I think so.
Gross.
You could just attack. That
He's
is gross.
He's gonna beat that. No problem.
Oh my god.
He stealthily gets out of the way.
All right,
But
next.
I do move in front of him as part of my movement, since he can only move 20 feet.
You do what?
I do move in front of him.
10 feet in
Like-
front of him?
No. Like adjacent to him, but like in between him and his buddy.
Oh, got it. Okay. All right, Linus, you're up.
Woo! So 60 feet of dash. Which, well, actually, that would put me 20 feet away?
Yep.
Okay.
You're catching up.
I'm gonna ignore the one that's still running, because this one has the stone, so I'm going to Ray of Frost him again. Hopefully. Or Hideous Laughter. No, I can't do Hideous Laughter.
Why?
Well, no, I guess I could. You can
Are you-
use spells
you-
at a higher spell slot, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah.
So you can absolutely use the second level
You
slot
can't do it the
for-
other way around.
Yeah.
Wisdom saving throw or fall prone. Which
Is he
one's
close
worth it?
enough?
Yes, he is close enough for it. I just don't know if it's worth wisdom saving throw.
I mean, these guys have been failing saves against my wisdom stuff pretty frequently.
Yeah, they don't have the greatest wisdom save.
We're gonna try it. It worked on the other one, so Hideous Laughter cast at a level 2
And
on
what
the
does
one
he
that's
have?
next.
What's the DC?
Oh, 14.
All right, nobody heard him.
Nicely done. In a fit of laughter, he falls prone, unable to stand up.
And he can take no other actions. He just can't do anything but laugh.
All right, Diero, you're up. What do you do?
They keep getting away from me, so I guess I'll just try and keep making distance.
I think if you dash, you can catch up.
Okay, well, I'll dash. They're just gonna get away from me again, but yeah, we'll do that for now.
Well, one's not going anywhere until
Yeah.
And
a
that's the
minute
one
later.
that we need.
Yes.
If
I
I
think,
was,
unless the stone was a decoy.
you know what? I'll do a Hail Mary shot against the one that's not laughing.
Okay. Oh, it just barely misses.
Ah,
But you do now have his attention.
good.
All right, Zamados.
All right.
If you move your full speed, you can. I think you'd be 10, 20 feet behind. I'm trying
All
to
right.
keep up with everybody's movement.
I tell.
It's kinda
All right,
hard.
since since the steel defender has 10 more feet than I do, I tell it to dash forward and get the stone off of that drow. Fetch. And then I will, and that's a
Is
bonus
he
action
up-
for me. So I'm just gonna book it. You know, I'm just gonna keep dashing. I'm just gonna try and close.
How
the
would
distance.
he? What do you mean? How would he?
He
how would
doesn't
get
have
the
hands,
stone?
man.
He has a mouth.
He can't like pick it up with his mouth or anything.
I mean, he's got a mouth. Yeah.
Well, it's not like laying on the ground.
You might
Oh,
be
okay,
better off
fine,
telling
fine.
him to grab the guy.
Yeah. All right, that's a good idea. I tell him to grab the guy instead.
Because a grab doesn't deal damage, does it?
Yeah, grab does not deal damage. I tell my...
And
Yeah, I'll tell him to do that.
he's already prone and incapacitated, but now he's being grabbed as a secondary
Perfect.
precaution, I guess.
I do exactly that. And I'm just booking it. I'm dashing forward. And I have the Mecha Drake just grab him. And that'll be it.
Okay. I would say since he's prone, yes, he would grab successfully, and yep. So now he is grappled and prone. All right, the first drow stops in his tracks and looks back. His buddy is probably about -10, so 20 feet behind him. And he rushes back. Well, I wouldn't say rush. I would say he uses his action to go be 20 feet back and attacks the Iron Defender.
Oof.
That's, let's see, 8 and 6 is 14 points of damage. My steel defender is still up. He has 9 hit points left.
Does he loosen his grapple?
I mean, if it's just regular attacks, then no.
Okay. Urso, you're up.
I think I'm like what 110 feet from the one with the stone now.
That sounds about right.
I lost track completely.
No, I think you're... Okay, so he didn't actually move his full distance. So I think you're actually 80 feet behind him.
Well, I moved 30, and if he then moved 40, that would have put him at 110.
Oh, okay.
Because if he was 100 from me, I moved to 30, so 70, and then 40, 110.
Yeah.
Okay, you are correct
So
then.
is the one with the stone prone? Like
Yeah, he's
Correct.
prone and being grabbed by the dog.
He's out of
and
commission.
the other one's trying to attack the dog to stop him from doing so, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna, I guess, move 30 feet closer, so that I am only
80 feet
80
away?
feet from him. And I guess I'll just try and cast Fireball on the one attacking the dog.
Nice.
Nice. That is a hit.
And yeah, I end after that.
It lights up the night sky in a brilliant display of red and orange. And meanwhile, the one on the ground. What is it? Wisdom saving throw?
Yep,
Is that
I
right?
believe so.
has to roll his wisdom saving throw.
At the end of each of its turns, yeah.
And he fails. He is
my God.
still prone.
And incapacitated.
And does that count as the action? Just the saving throw counts as an action?
He can't do anything for his turn.
Like,
so
he has no actions. That's just
And then
the end
the
of
saving
his
throws.
turn.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Cedric, what do you do?
Can I take the Stone of Glory?
Well, you do not currently see where it is.
Okay.
Again, it is not out in the open.
Okay, so they're throwing it between each other to then put it in a bag or something?
In a pocket, yes.
A pocket?
What's man?
Could I take, do a pickpocketing, not a pickpocket, a sleight of hand, to see if I could find it real quick? That's my action.
You could cut his pockets open, so he would have to hold it with one hand. It's a little harder for him to hold onto it if he's got nowhere else to put it.
Because, like, I'm willing to just, like, search him over real quick to try and find it and run. Or should I just go ahead and try and kill this other guy that's here?
That's my vote, because this one's...
How far from the edge of a building are we?
Well, you're on the rooftop.
Okay.
So, I mean, you can literally take a couple steps either way and reach the edge of the building.
I cast Thunder Wave on the guy that's attacking the steel golem.
Nice.
Damn it! I don't think he just pushed then, but he still takes the damage. Or half damage? Hold on, let me look specifically.
It's half damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, he takes 4 thunder damage, but he's looking just fine. Anything else?
Okay. How hurt is your... No, I can't do anything else. That's my action.
All right, Linus. You can see them grappling on top of the building.
Woo. So I'm concentrating on the laughter, and I will cast... Let's do Frostbite, I think, on the one that is doing the attacking, so not the incapacitated one.
Okay.
Oh my god, what is with these ones? It didn't matter anyway. Okay.
It misses. Anything else?
And I will move 20 feet, so now I'm, next to them, except I'm on the ground.
Okay. All right, Diero, you think you can end this?
Probably not. We'll try it.
No, with that attitude.
Well, let's see. I'm probably close enough to it that I can just fire at him safely, so... unless... Actually, I'll take a quick look around. Is there a ladder or anything nearby I can use to climb up?
Yes, by now you have reached this corner down here. And on the side of this building, there is in fact a ladder that you can go up to join the fight.
Alright, I'll climb it. I'm not sure how much movement speed that takes.
I would say from where you were, you could probably use your dash action to not only catch up but also climb the ladder.
All right, we'll do that.
Okay. Zamados, what do you do?
All right. I am going to move in, and I'm going to command my Iron Steel Defender to repair itself. So on its turn, it's going to heal a bit. And I will cast...
Can it do that and maintain its grab?
I mean, the only way to break free of a grab is to actually fight against it on someone else's turn. Or with, like, a thunder damage, or a push. So as long as he's grabbed, he's just grabbed.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to cast... Alright, let's see. I'm going to move closer. Am I close enough to be within, 30 feet, I think? Of the drow that's okay. That's not laughing.
The drow that, within 30 feet? Yeah.
Oh, never mind. It doesn't need to be 30 feet. It's 60. I cast... Okay, so is this roof at a slant at all?
Yes. Each roof is at an angle.
Perfect. I grease the roof beneath the other drow. The one that's still okay.
Alright, what's the DC on that one?
I believe a 13.
Nice.
Alright, he is also now prone.
Does he roll off the roof?
Does he slide? Yeah, does he slide down the building?
It doesn't say anything about sliding or movement. It just says that they fall prone.
And since but we were asking because the roof is at an angle.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say that he slides. How about if he slides more than 10 feet? He falls.
All right, that's reasonable.
He slides to the edge, but he doesn't fall. And he's going to use his action to get up.
All right, so my defender heals itself back up to 25 hit points, and he's just gonna keep his jaws locked on this guy's like coat and all that. Just maintain the grab, and that'll be it.
All right, Urso, what do you do?
The guy who was standing up is still alive, right?
Yes, they're both still alive. The one that has the one that's prone, that has the stone, is at half health.
Alright, well, I don't want disadvantage on the attack roll, so I'm just going to keep attacking the one standing up.
All right, and that one just barely misses. As the firebolt goes by, it singes his hair, but does in fact miss.
But I moved another 30 feet, so I should only be 40 feet away now.
Nice. All right. He's gonna try against the hideous laughter.
Still under it.
And instead just finds the whole situation hilarious for some reason. Alright, Cedric.
I'm gonna try Thunderwave again at the guy that's on the grease.
Okay. Well, he's not on the grease anymore, but yes.
Did he move off of it?
Well, he was slid backwards and then he got up.
Okay. Cast it at a level 2. He has to be at 15. Come on. Yes! And he's pushed 15 feet off the building.
Or
And
10
he
feet.
falls
But yeah.
off the roof,
Or is it 10?
Yep.
arms flailing wildly as he goes to the ground right in front of Diero.
Didn't I just climb up?
Oh no, Diero's up on the roof. Never mind. Right in front of Linus.
Linus is like, oh! And that'll be my turn.
All right, Linus. You have a drow that just landed in front of you. What do you do?
Oh shit.
He is on his feet, though.
This isn't good.
You thunderwave him. No.
I will let out a panic scream and then frostbite. No. Yes. Yeah. Ooh, 2 damage. If it hits. Yay!
Does.
Hit.
This poor guy.
He falls to the ground, lands on his feet, so he thinks he's lucky, but then is hit by a wave of cold.
Can I say freeze?
He's kind of confused right now. Diero, you're up on the rooftop with the drow that is grappled and prone and laughing hideously. What do you do?
I'm gonna roll my eyes and climb back down.
All right, so you climb back down as your action, or
Yeah.
as your movement. What do you do for an action?
Let's strike this guy that's assaulting Linus by landing near him. How dare he?
Oh, it misses.
Oh my god.
That one misses too.
I was doing better with the crossbow, and I had disadvantage.
Zombados,
All right.
you're on the rooftop. He is grappled.
I start searching him over for the Stone of Galore. Do I need investigation?
You want to
or...
use that as your action?
Absolutely.
Yes, you can roll investigation, or sleight of hand would work as well. Oh, you can't find it yet.
Oh, where
Close,
is it?
but not yet.
Where is it? And I'm just searching around, and I guess I tell the Mecha Drake to just keep doing what it's doing, and that'll be it for me.
All right. The drow looks at Linus. He raises his short sword. Makes 2 attacks.
Ooh. That's unfortunate. So the first one had disadvantage, but didn't matter.
Hey, you still got your abjurer thing, don't you?
I'm gonna use my last spell slot for shield.
Well, you could use. Don't you have that abjuration hit point shield thing?
Yes, but I don't. Oh wait. My concern is I don't want to have to make a concentration save on hideous laughter.
Oh,
But
that's
the
fair.
arcane ward. Yeah, so I'm just gonna use shield because that'll negate
Yeah, there
because
you
it
go.
raises my AC plus 5, which puts me at
Yeah, until the start of your next turn.
oh. Hold on, I have to do something real quick. Oh shit, it wouldn't even matter though. A question, Jess. When we went into the tower, if I had mage armor on and it gets dispelled, when I leave the tower, it doesn't come back, right? It's just gone.
It does come back.
Oh, it did come back.
Yes.
Okay, then I am fine. Then my AC is currently 20 until the next start of my next turn.
Nice. All right, then Urso, you're up. What do you do?
Ben has the stone, right?
Ben does not have the stone yet. He tried to find it but could not.
Alright, I'm just gonna move another 30 feet closer. And I can't see the guy down the alleyway where Linus is, right?
How far are you now?
I'm 10 feet from the guy who's, like, prone, but I don't know if I would be able to see the guy down if I'm on the building yet.
Is looking down? No, but he is basically directly below that.
Alright, then, yeah, I'll just end my turn the 30 feet there.
Okay. Alright, he's gonna go for another wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Ooh.
And he passes! He is no longer laughing hideously, and instead, he's now wrestling against the dog. Cedric, what do you do?
Can I try to search him?
Yeah, go ahead.
What role would it be? Investigation or perception?
Investigation or sleight of hand.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Congratulations! You have found inside the inner pocket of his jacket a large stone that fits. It takes your whole hand to wrap around it. And on that stone are 3 eyeballs in green that are staring at you. You have recovered the Stone of Galore.
Woo! Okay, I take off running. At least, well, should I? That was my attack action, so I don't want him to try and take it back from me. Where would the safest place to go right now be?
Hide
I
it
don't
in
know.
your ass, Matt.
Say what?
Hide it in your ass.
Hide it in my ass. I don't think that's not. I mean, it could probably fit. Not quite in Cedric.
Yeah, you know what? You might be right. It might fall right out of Cedric.
You're right. That's the problem.
Like a fucking hot dog down the hallway.
You're right.
Fucking. And I thought I was supposed to be the wizard-like character here, but you've got the wizard sleeve.
Hey.
Okay, so you can go 30 feet in any direction. What direction do you want to go? You're currently at this building, right here on the corner. What do you want to do?
I go. West. I start headed towards, I guess, Castle Waterdeep, because isn't that where the Open Lord would be?
The Open Lord is, yes, at Castle Waterdeep. And that's northeast, by the way.
Did I say west?
Yep.
I meant east. West, you know. Yeah, I start headed towards Lack. Hold on, I can't. Lackpurse Lane.
Okay.
And I whispered to everybody, hey, the safest place for this to be right now is at the castle.
Agreed.
And I moved my 40 feet movement speed.
Alright, Linus. You have a drow gunslinger in front of you who is currently towering over you. What do you do?
I don't like that. I will. Somebody help.
So, are you guys attacking that drow that you stole the stone from, or are you just leaving?
I'm getting away from them because I don't want them to be able to, like, do what I did to him, but to me. Like, I don't want them to pickpocket me.
Is anyone around me? Like, besides the drow, but like, us-wise.
Diero and Urso are. No, Urso's up on the roof. Diero is.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so I'm not alone. Is Diero close enough for me to run and hide behind?
Yes, he is actually.
Okay. I'll do that and then cast Ray of Frost on the drow that's on the ground. Cool. Never mind.
Alright, Diero, Linus is hiding behind you. from the drow that's in front of you. What do you do?
Well, let's keep him safe. I'm going to use my fighting spirit again. Use some 10 hit points. And we'll make a nice glaive strike.
Nice. 9 points of damage. You definitely hit him.
Action surge.
You know what?
Action surge. Yeah.
Action surge. I was just about to say that. So this is still the end of this is still my turn, yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Alright, let's make another glaive strike. And a handle
Nice.
dash.
Nicely done.
That's for attacking Linus.
You managed to take a good chunk of hit points out of him.
And
Anything
that
else
is
for
my-
you?
That is my turn. I am done.
That's a good turn. All right, Zamados.
All right. I run to the edge of the roof and I look down and I cast. I'll cast Toll the Dead on that drow beneath me, the one that they're fighting against.
All right. You successfully caused 5 necrotic damage.
And I'll use my bonus action to tell the Drake to just keep his hold on that other drow. Just keep him there. And that'll be it for my turn.
All right, the first one sees that the sees Cedric running across the rooftops in the opposite direction and makes an educated guess and starts to run towards him. You can take 2 opportunity attacks, both Diero and Linus.
Oh.
Is it an opportunity attack?
Uh-huh.
7-11.
Yay.
Can I get a bonus for 7-11?
Oh, and they both miss.
How weakened is the guy that the dog has pinned?
He's pretty weak by now.
Okay. So, like, Ben, do you think you could take care of him?
Yeah, sure. If you want to handle the other guy.
Okay. So then, yeah.
All right,
I'll do that on my turn.
it is your turn.
I want to, like, jump off the building on him.
Oh, nice.
So, like, what would I roll to legitimately jump off the building and just try and fucking land right on him?
Nothing you're trained in.
Really
You know what? I would say just strength.
Just strength. Oof. Well, you know, I'm a betting man.
Does he have inspiration for that? Daring
No.
feat? Nope.
Wow, okay.
You succeed, sir.
So do I, like, land on top of him?
Right. You indeed land on top of him.
Does that mean I can still use an action, or was that my action?
I would say that's your action, but he is now prone.
I look up at Diero and Linus and say, got him. They
Nice
just see
work.
me, like, fucking smash into the sky.
All right, and what does the other drow who is grappled have to do in order to try to get ungrappled?
He has to make either an athletics, a strength athletics, or an dexterity acrobatics check against my Drake's opposed strength. Yeah, strength check.
Okay, let's roll it.
These guys are just getting some shit luck here lately.
Yeah, they keep getting one off, which is still pretty impressive.
All right, Cedric, are you still running?
Do y'all want me to continue to run, or do you want me to come back and try to hack these guys up?
I mean, we've
keep
got them
running.
all prone. Like, I think that we're fine.
Okay, I'm gonna come back and start trying to hack them. How's that stand?
They're both prone. Like, they can't really do much if we kill them before their turns come.
I put the Stone of Galore in my bag of holding, and
You only ran 30 feet the first time, so it's only one action or one movement to get back. Yeah. So you still have an action.
Oh, and you're attacking the one that's prone now,
still
right?
on the rooftop, so I assume.
the one that's prone under. Oh, wait, hold on.
You're still on the rooftop, so I assume that you're attacking the one that is also on the rooftop.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. In which case, you actually successfully kill him.
Cool. All right, well,
So-
that's my turn.
All right, Linus. He is prone. He is in front of you. What do you do?
He's like directly in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this, I guess. I think it still misses though. So
You came to the wrong neighborhood. Hits him with a baseball bat.
Yes.
Wrong hood, motherfucker.
No,
I
that's
don't
all.
know if they're prone, would you really be able to miss?
Well, you just get advantage, right? That's
Yeah.
I think that's the rule. Yeah, they're not incapacitated. They're just prone and
Got it.
grappled, or just prone.
Okay, Diero, you're up.
Let's see
You
what
have
we can do.
advantage. Oh, and it still misses.
Oh, come on, just go down.
He's just rolling side to side.
Go.
That one hits.
Bonk.
How bad hurt does this guy look?
By now, with the fall damage that he took from Urso landing on him, he is bleeding pretty heavily.
How surprised was he to have that happen to him?
For someone that can see invisibility, he did not see that coming.
Ow.
All right, Zamados.
All right, I move over to
What
the
do
edge,
you do?
and I do. I will once again use my magic to really sink into him that his end is coming by tolling the dead. I love this spell so much.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god!
Oh. All right, he's not looking so hot.
And I command the Mecha Drake to, since the other guy is dead, leap off the building, just take the falling damage, and then rush over and bite him. How much falling damage does he take for jumping off this particular roof?
Should just be the 1d6.
Yeah,
So
4 damage.
he's at 21 hit points, and I have him rush over and bite.
All right, roll it. Nice. All right, he's looking real bad.
Alright, And that'll be it.
He's not doing so hot.
Yep, we're done.
He looks back at Urso on top of him. And he still has his sword in his hand. And he tries to roll over to see if he can stab at
Oof.
Urso.
I'm gonna roll a nat 20 though. Where is it? Hold on. Boom. See it?
Good job.
I mean, that was fine. I rolled it once, which is pretty good.
Well, he does indeed roll over. He also manages to get out from underneath your grasp. But he cannot quite attack you yet. But you still have a turn. Urso, what do you do?
I'm gonna like just try and reach over and grab him with an inflict wound. And give him
Holy
a wet.
fuck.
I lick my fingers like a wet willy and slide it in his ear and cast inflict wounds before he can fully get off of me.
And
His
with
head
that,
just explodes.
in your arms, the drow dies.
I crack my
wounds.
fingers again and I look at Diro and say, "Gotta get that bread."
His wounds just bleeding into your hands.
You.
His brains are pouring out of his ears.
I clean off my hands on Linus's cloak.
Again?
Again.
I'm sorry, Linus. Your cloak is just a very good cleaning device. So that's a compliment.
I use prestidigitation to clean up his cloak.
I rub more blood on it.
I swear to God.
All right, as the sun begins to rise over Sea Lion Street and Sail Street, in the road, you have 2 dead drow, but you
Oh, that's
also
not good.
have the Stone of Galore.
Is there a dumpster nearby?
Well, there's the dock and water.
Should we like ditch the bodies or just
So,
leave?
yes! I'm throwing these bodies in.
Yeah, we don't want it to come back to us or anything because
We should just
And-
like knock on someone's
What
door and
ha-
just throw them in there.
Question. What happens if we put the hole on top of their bodies? Or the pit?
Well, it would still create it in the ground, though, wouldn't it? So they just go into the pit.
right.
Well, we do have a
What if
pretty
we-
convenient place to bury them then.
Let's just throw them in the water.
We're
Yeah.
not burying them in our bar, Ben. Our bar's haunted enough. Like the ghost is just gonna be like, "Yo, these dark elf ghosts are fucking assholes." Like, sorry about that.
Oops.
Oopsie
What?
poopsie.
While we're by the water, I think I'll rinse any blood off of my glaive.
I look at like the giant chunk of brains and blood all over my hand. Let's say anybody else really hungry right now?
Diero, roll perception.
Uh-oh. I shouldn't have advantage on that. I
Oh,
wish I did.
Do you have advantage?
No, I shouldn't have had it.
Oh, then everything's fine. You're good.
Oh, great. I'm so glad to hear that. We're fine.
Everything's
Here,
fine.
let's push the bodies in the water fast before it gets any brighter outside.
Do you tie them down with anything? You just push them in there? Hope they float?
Is there
They
any
don't
like
float.
bricks or something nearby?
You are in the dock ward. There is debris everywhere.
Oh yeah, then we're just gonna tie him up.
Tie them up with a bunch of heavy stuff.
There is a rowboat that we could pull off of the
I mean, I could always just buy another breastplate. Breastplate should weigh them. No. Not using that.
Yeah, I would say that you're able to find enough stuff to tie to them, and you have the rope already.
Yeah.
And where exactly do you drop them off at? On the shore
We're
I
right
think
here,
that-
right? We're at the corner of Sale Street and
Yeah,
Sea Lion
you're-
Street.
You're right there.
Let's run them to the end of the dock and throw them off the dock.
Do it.
Can I cast invisibility on their bodies?
It
Mm,
only lasts for an hour, right?
Yeah, but they don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, then it's just
We're
gonna
throwing an invisible thing into the
Oh.
water and it's going splash.
Can you
Yeah,
cast it twice?
to them.
Yeah, I have 2 spell slots left for level 2.
Do it.
Yeah, it's really just gonna look like we're a bunch of weirdos ditching some fucking rocks in the water.
Yeah.
Here, can we help you with those? No, go away.
I mean, or I could cast minor illusion on silent image, something like that, and make them look like they're out of rocks.
No, invisibility works. I think it'd be best off.
Okay, I cast invisibility on them.
As you are tossing the bodies tied to rocks and stuff over, you see that in the early morning light, the sailors and fishermen are starting to make their way towards the docks. And they're all just looking at you like, well, they've had one too many to drink on the last night. They think nothing of it and keep walking.
Yeah.
I, in a very fake drunk voice, say, "Do you guys like rocks?"
And we will end there. You are in possession of the Stone of Galore.
Yay!
And so far,
Tightly
the
in Matt's
the
ass.
sun is shining on a new day.
Like, is there any
So
chance?
still not level 5, but we're on track.
Yeah.
Oh, you are correct, and you are now level 5.
Oh my god!
Yay, third level spells. There's my haste that I'm gonna cast on you guys a shitload.
Extra.
What do I?
Congratulations, you guys.
Yeah, I hope that you guys are ready to get fucking haste cast on you all the fucking time.
I welcome it. My bardic inspiration is now D8.
I'm gonna ditch
And-
mage armor too, since it's no longer useful.
You know, it's really good that you reached level 5 here because you may just need it.
Oh dear.
Oh, thanks, Jess. Like,
Also,
I love it.
I
when-
appreciate the
Very
forewarning.
I would like everyone to thank me for how important I was during this mission. Thank
Hey,
you.
you did.
Okay.
You consistently
gonna
hit.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Like, we could not have done this without Linus.
Oh
Oh,
wait,
God.
out of character? Oh, out of character. Yeah, great. You did great. That was awesome.
I mean, you also have to keep in mind if it wasn't for mobile and me being able to catch up to them,
That made
That
a
makes
big
a
difference.
massive difference in this.
If we were level 5 before this encounter, it would have been one of the easiest encounters we've ever had. Because of third level spells. Because, like, imagine that with haste.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a Cedric and Linus clutch, and then out of nowhere, just fucking Iron Defender pinning the guy also made it pretty great.
You body slamming.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna lie. My next turn was gonna be me acrobatically jumping off the building with my daggers in hands to stab this guy in the chest.
Also, on the Stone of Galore, you now have access to write notes for whatever you may learn about it or whatever it tells you.
Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah, that was unexpected that I actually landed on the guy. I
He rolled
really
a
do.
6, he rolled a 5.
I want to know like how confused he was as I just slammed into him. And he was probably like, "What the fuck? These are
Why
just some weirdos. Why is this not going right?"
Why am I so close to the ground?
Did he say something about bread when he landed on me?
These tavern owners sure are hostile here.
Why is one of them 12?
Now all you have to do is figure out who is going to attune to the Stone of Galore.
Bet. What can it do?
We'll find out next time.
Aren't we gonna go return it to the queen or whatever?
I'm gonna tune to it first.
Alright, well, yeah. Good night, guys.
See you, Jake.
I'll
Oh,
level
yeah,
up
it is
later.
3.
Bye.
Holy shit.
Thank you guys out there for watching.
I get.
Please remember to
5.
chill touch that like button, subscribe to join the Skeleton Crew, and if you enjoy the content on this channel, then please check out the links in the description below. We'll see you all next time.